everyone, welcome back to my channel. Recently, my wife, my younger daughter, and I took a road trip and spent a long weekend in Chicago. It was freezing and of course windy, but it was also a fantastic trip. We got to do several fun things, and one of them, of course, was going to the American Girl doll store. We actually went both of the full weekend days that we were there, and I'm going to break that trip, as the AG parts of that trip, into two videos. This one, which is just going to be the tour of the store, let you see the displays and get some, staging and props and outfits and hairstyle ideas. And then the second one will be more specifically about our experience. If you're not familiar, the American Girl doll flagship stores have partnerships with some of the local hotels, and you can do an American Girl doll package. So if you're not familiar with that and you want to know what that entails, I will be telling you. We ate at the bistro, which was the first time we had eaten in one of the full-size bistros at the flagship stores. So I'll be sharing a little bit about that experience. And then, of course, I got to show you what we bought. If you're not familiar, there are 3 flagship stores across the country: Los Angeles, which is currently in the process of being moved, New York, and the store in Chicago. It's massive. It's 2 stories, huge. It's got a full-size restaurant, a full-size salon, a doll hospital within the store. It's amazing. It's a lot to take in, and there's not a lot of video, unfortunately, because we were there on very crowded days, and it was very hard to get video without someone or someone's child walking in the frame, and I don't really know how to blur pictures or faces within video yet. So mostly still photos, but I think it'll give you a very good sense of the size of things, and it'll certainly let you take in the beauty of the displays. If you like this video, just give it a thumbs up. You can let me know what you liked best in the comments, or whether you've been to this store or any other AG store for that matter. I'd love to hear about it. I'm going to start with historicals, and one of the cool things about this flagship store is that because of the size of the store, they have the space to do some life-size displays, like interactive. This Melody one, I don't know if you can see, there's like a pink oval, and you can go stand and put your face in that, and within this life-size memorabilia kind of shadow box, there's a mirror on the opposite wall of it, so you can kind of see yourself in her world, surrounded by all of this memorabilia that's mentioned in her stories. Also, we brought a couple dolls with us, so you will see Journey, our Truly Me 45, and Violet, our Truly Me 40, kind of photobombing and making their way into some of the displays. Here's some more of the life-size displays I was mentioning. Some of them you can totally walk in and look around. Kaya's was that way, Julie's is that way, you'll see later, and others like Rebecca's you can just look through because they're a glass display case. Next up, we've got some Claudie pictures. I mostly focused on her bakery because I really like it and it's on my wish list. If you have it, I would love to know what you think of it. Let me know in the comments. In the meantime, enjoy some lovely Claudie pics. Julie had a really cool display downstairs with the rest of those large historical displays. There were 4 different buttons that you could choose mood lighting for in this little egg chair display. But upstairs was so cool. There was another egg chair, a red one, and all of this. The Courtney section was amazing. I don't care where you stand on Courtney. Personally, I'm like team the doll is meh, but I really like the collection and I like the books. Even if you're not a Courtney fan, it was incredibly well done. There was a life-size Pac-Man that you could play for free, and was always like, there was always a little bit of a line for it. But my daughter got to play a video game for the first time in her life, and There was this massive set of TVs. My daughter did some amazing dancing that I'm not going to show you because I can't blur her face in a video. And then there's this rotating thing where you can kind of spin wheels or cranks and rotate her outfits through her wardrobe or her mix and match collection. And then there were other things like a giant boombox and a replica of her bunk bed, which weren't interactive, but just visually really cool. Did you know that there is a life-size Mary Ellen bakery? Because I sure didn't. That was amazing. It wasn't staffed, but they said just ask a representative if you need help. So I totally could have gotten sweets from Mary Ellen's bakery. I feel like I skipped over so many things. It was a lot to take in, but we did get this amazing picture. Probably one of my favorite of the historical displays, hands down, was everybody coming together and having a slumber party. Next up is the Girl of the Year section, and like every other section, it was beautifully done, and I feel like I didn't get near enough pictures, but here you go. Here's what I have. Next up, Welly Wishers and Bitty Babies. I do want to point out this house. The Columbus store used to have it for quite some time, and they recently removed it when they started selling the Welly Wisher castle instead of the house. I also think physically they needed to make space in that small store for the massive KidCraft dollhouse. But all the same, we miss it, and we were excited to see this one. The Truly Me line presence was substantial. There were Truly Me displays throughout both floors of the store, and they were lovely, so I'm going to let the pictures speak for themselves. But if you're looking for some DIY inspiration, pay special attention to the 2 swimming pool scenes. They're really cool. All right, I do want to jump in though here and tell a fun story. So I was looking around at the displays and noticed that somebody was placing a gorgeous Truly Me 11 in one of the birthday displays to take pictures of. And not knowing whether or not the person was a collector, I asked, "Do you know that you have a doll that a lot of people really want?" And she said, "Yep, that's why I brought this one." And it turned out she runs an Instagram account that I already follow, AG_boardinghouse, and she was there celebrating her birthday, hence putting the doll in the birthday scene. So she commented and said, "Your Truly Me 45 is a pretty sought after doll too." and we had a few good minutes of conversation, and I went on my way. And then I was walking away. I thought, no, you know what? We should get a picture of these dolls together. She's right. We kind of have two rock star dolls here. So I walked back over, and of course she was game, and we got these lovely pictures of our beauties, her Winnie on the left and our Journey on the right. And here are a few pictures from some of AG's current collaborations. The last section is the holiday section. I should have taken a lot more pictures. There are more holiday displays in the Columbus store video tour that I just did than there are in this one. But like I said, it's a massive store. It's a lot to take in. So I hope you enjoy what I did get. Well, I said that the holiday section would be the last section, but I did find some extra pictures of just general store stuff. That is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, I'll be doing a second video to cover the American Girl hotel package and our bistro experience and showing you everything we got. Hope to see you for the next video. In the meantime, thanks for watching.